What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Anime, welcome back to the channel. Okay, I hope everyone is staying safe. Wow, what can I say, really? The world is going to pot at the moment. I've had my daily dose of watching the rioting on YouTube this morning, and I don't really know what to make of it. It's pretty fucking mental. Trying to prove a point while destroying your own country. It seems a bit odd. But anyway, that's not why I'm making this video today. This actually... I spotted this, and it's been a part of discussion regarding a rally and a battle report that has appeared. I believe the speculation behind it was that it was fake, but I actually have found the YouTube channel itself, and truth be told, none of this is my own. I'm just basically reporting on it, adding my little opinion like I do. But what I do want you guys to do is go over and share a bit of love to this guy over here, because it's this person's video, name of Clash of Kings XDX520. Feel free to go and watch the video. I will also be putting the link in the description, so please go and share some love. I don't know who this person is, but again, not my report. So go over there, share him some love, spot on. So, a billion power hit in a battle report has been, well, I say surfaced, emerged, and I mean, I've got the link here as well that someone managed to find for me. Fuck me. By the way, if you're not a part of our Discord group, feel free to come and join us, have a laugh over here. You know, and we're just trying to help each other out, etc., and enjoy the game. I had it saved. One battle. Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, right. Okay, and we got the link for the battle report as well, because I thought to myself, "Fucking hell, is this a glitch? You know, or is this person just a huge farm? You know, what actually happened?" Because all I had was a screenshot. And truth be told, I meant to make this video a couple of days ago. So this is not news. It's been floating around for maybe a week now. So anyway, as you can see here, this person had, what's that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100 and what, 97 million troops? And now you may be saying to yourself, wow, they're probably all T1. Unfortunately, that's not actually quite the case. On the left-hand side, we've got the attacker. Obviously, right-hand side, we've got the defender. I'm going to just go through the battle report and just share my opinion and just point some things out. And also speculate the fact that maybe this is a fucking glitch. Because, like, I'd like to say, like, let's be honest, right? The person on the right-hand side doesn't really have good stats at all. But they're not shit. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, a big spender may look at this as someone who puts a lot of money into this game and look at it and go, oh, yeah, he's got shit stats. Yes, you may consider it as shit, but they're not like, I've seen worse battle reports of this of people getting fucked up with like less than 200% health. I mean, yeah, so the attack, you know, on the infantry, it's 400 health on infantry, which is okay, I suppose. You could put that in the category of okay. Obviously, the attacker has got some decent stats. I mean, 700, Jesus Christ. Banging out them stats, mate. The offensive is actually, let's have a quick look, 279 and 280. I've seen battle reports of people getting hit on rallies with maybe similar stats as a defender, with people with 350 plus and surviving better than what this person. And again, you know, this is all just speculation. But I think maybe something went wrong in the game. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's a monster fucking hit. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I mean, the person's defensive damage, you'd expect to be seeing under 100. But it's like, it's 108 and 139. It's not awful. It ain't great. But, like, yeah, 302 siege. I'm just looking at the health. 462 cavalry health. I mean, the base health... And, like, I mean, the attacking stats are not very great. There's still 1,000 cavalry defense. You'd think that they might just hold up a little bit. 197 million troops versus 6 million, right? And they only killed 1.2 wounded, more to the point. You know what I mean? So let's go through and have a look at the troops, because, you know, that's probably the big part of it, really. Truth be told, I'm not really going to look too much at the attacking troops. It does seem like this is the march that everyone keeps talking about, or a varied formation of it. At the end of the day, it surprises me on this game that it's taken people so fucking long to realise and then start making videos about it that not only layering your castle is a good idea, but also layering your attacking formation has always been a good idea. I don't know where it came into that, people were just all sending paladins at one point. Don't get me wrong, they're beasting units, especially when they're maxed out, but like, it's all about variety. Formation is the key in this game, and yeah, it just, everyone's like, oh, look at this formation. Wow, you should use it. Yes, you should use it. Should have been using it a long time ago. Not just that formation, but like a varied formation of numerous amounts of troops. But anyway, I'm moving on because it just makes me laugh that the community's only just figured this one out. So going through, when I want to look at the defensive troops, whoa. Okay. Slowing it down. I mean, this was a 6 million march. Over 6 million. So that's quite a fucking super rally itself. As you can see, from a varied formation, it makes the battle report fucking huge. Come on. Okay. We're not even got to the defensive. This person wasn't even reinforced as well, by the way, so pretty unfortunate. But I suppose if you're sitting around in the sea without a shield, there's only one fucking result, really, isn't there? Especially if you're offline. I can't imagine this person... Well, can you imagine being online, set up, and ready to take a rally, thinking to yourself, yeah, I've just finished doing a bit of science. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm 1 billion power. I'm going to go over to the sea, test out my defense. I mean, who's going to one-shot me? Like, really? And then it happens, like, what? I'd be like, what? I'd probably quit the game. So anyway, okay, so Scarf on the Wall, blah, blah, blah. It's got an awful lot of infantry. Pretty well layered, I would have said, but also an awful lot of level 1s and 2s. And it sort of reflects the fact of, creating a varied defensive formation in your castle is great, but if you build a shit ton of low-level troops and your stats are really poor, you just turned yourself into a huge farm. Maybe what this is, a case of, but I wouldn't have said this person's got piss poor stats. But anyway, going on. An awful lot of low-tier troops, but 10 million T10 troops. They got a bit of health behind them. 3 million T12. Totally got wiped. They got 495 kills. Like, what? I know they're not meant for killing anyway, but sometimes some survive. Do you know what? When you rally a castle, right? Normally, 9 out of 10 times, the last thing that's left in the fucking castle is infantry. You know what I mean? Everything else gets wiped first, and there's normally like a few million infantry left in the castle. That's normally the end result of a super rally. Not even the case here. Everything got killed. So, going through. 5 million. Yeah, I wouldn't rate these siege. There's no point. The siege. Varying siege is great, but I don't know, maybe like 300,000-400,000. 5 million of each. These T2s, I'm not too sure about that. And that's just my opinion, personally. Got the T12 siege, 3.2, all dead. 5... Did the pikemen do anything? I mean, even the Trooper told, just looking at the enhancements as well, not great. At 20 on the T9 pikemen, but 10.4 million of them and 50,000 kills. It's like, okay, what the fuck were they doing? Do you know what I mean? It just makes you, I just, like, take the stats out of the equation. 6 million troops marched at a castle with 197 million troops, and most of them walked away, only like 1 million wounded. And they killed everything. Nothing survived, like, absolutely nuts. 5.5 million T11 pikemen, swordsman / pikemen, whatever you want to call them. And the enhancements are okay. 1 at 55. I don't know why you get to 50 and then do the rest. Don't push. You know what I mean? Because 50 to 55 is fucking expensive. Horsemen, etc. Now, covering the topic of the cavalry, right? What was it? 452% cavalry health, 1,000 cavalry defense, and like 900 attack, which wasn't great. So you would have thought maybe, just maybe on the basis of those stats, the cavalry might have slightly survived. Maybe a few 100,000, maybe a few million. No, not in the fucking slightest. 8.7 million all got wiped. Totally wiped. Griffins. wiped. I mean, it just baffles me to see this report in general. I mean, don't get me wrong. Somebody with good stats beasting somebody with poor stats. That's not a surprise in the slightest. But for every single fucking troop to get wiped out, I mean, it's like, oh, okay. You know? This is the game that we are playing, by the way. You know? This is basically what could happen to you one day, as to say. I think maybe speculating, I think maybe it's a glitch. I'm not too sure. But, I mean, I certainly, if it was me, I'd be contacting Clash of Kings and be like, have you seen this battle report? Where's my fucking troops, mate? Like, what? So, yeah, other than that, please go and share some love to the guy who made this video in the first place. You know, I was just trying to maybe proving the fact that it's not fake. But, you know, again, it's not my content. I'm just sharing it with you guys and sharing my opinion. But also, if you haven't seen the battle report, this is a good way for you to go through and get it. If anybody wants the link, I will probably pop it in the comment section down below. But yeah, I mean, other than that, please share your opinion down below. Let me know what you think about this. It's pretty crazy, really, isn't it? I mean, again, just looking at the stats, I mean, they're not, like I said, I'm not trying to justify this in any sort of way, but I think maybe it's a bit of a glitch. But if this person had terrible stats, like under 200% health and like 600 attack, 400 defense or something, and it was £1 billion and I got wiped like this, I'll be like, yeah, well, I'm not surprised. But then you know, you would have thought maybe, you know, maybe 500 million power on a rally, 600, you know, something would have survived. But one hit, dead. Straight up, mate. Get fucked. See, I'm Mr. Random. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will catch you peeps later.